morning, guys. It's Allie from Sky's the Limit Equestrian and the Pony Place. I'm on the road, so I'm not going to be able to look at you too much, but it's a very exciting day. I am headed to pick up a horse and a pony today because I'm crazy. It's definitely going to be some of the last horses that we have in our program until we rehome some, but I just can't believe how many horses we've been able to be lucky enough to share our lives with and to rescue. And that's what's happening this morning. I found Miss Lucy, a little 12-hand ex-Amish pony. Her deadline to ship to slaughter actually is tomorrow, so I had to make a split-second decision to add her into the program, and I'm very excited. You know, you never know how these things are going to turn out with rescues, but I have high hopes. She had a 250-pound man at least riding her in this video, and she seemed like she had a lot of energy, really well broke, one-hand neck rein, and she also drives, which is very exciting because we have our driving program too. So I can't imagine how much energy she'll have when she has an appropriately sized human on her back. And those mares, you know, she's a pony and she's a mare, so she's gonna have a ton of attitude, of course, but they can just work so hard, and she's only 16, so she's seen and done a lot, enough to be a good teacher, but she's got so many great years left, and I'm so excited to meet her. So I'm not going to be able to film too much on the feedlot or wherever I'm going. I'm actually a little freaked out because I'm not sure where I'm going, but the thing we do for horses, right? So I'm going to go pick up Miss Lucy, and then I am going to rescue an old friend. To adopt an old friend of mine, a horse I used to take lessons on that I'll tell you about after I film Lucy. We're gonna change that name. I don't know, it probably is just a random name that got slapped on her, but yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along for the day and show you the horses and their progress in the coming weeks that we have them home back at the ranch. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a sec. We'll meet Lucy. This looks like it. Cedar Ridge. Okay. Interesting. I have no clue where she is or who I need to talk to find her. It's a big lot. Goodness. All right, a nice man showed me where to go. And this is where all the videos were taken. So it's looking familiar. It's beautiful. That's nice. Hopefully she's here waiting for us. All right, guys, I am at Sheetz and can introduce you guys to Lucy. Please don't be alarmed at her face. It's all right, baby girl. I switched. I got there and her face was cut open. So we have it bandaged up, and they were nice and, you know, gave me a couple $100 to get her stitches if we need to. It just happened, so. She's such a sweet girl, though. Bright-eyed, you know, she's got a beautiful little build, and she's so calm, so quiet. You're a sweet girl, aren't you, Lucy? Aren't you? Hmm? I know, that's not your name. I have no idea what we're gonna call you. You're a good girl. I just didn't expect her to be quite this pretty. Her build is really, really nice. She's a really nice pony. So I'm super excited about her. I feel horrible about her face. I'll just assess that later. I'm gonna call my vet on the way home and see if they can fit us in today, because I know you have to get stitches in within 24 hours, and it's cut down to the bone. But you'd be amazed how horses heal. I mean, they have no survival instincts when it comes to getting hurt, but they can heal all right. Heal themselves and heal us too, right? So I'll tell you about Otto on the way to our next stop. Alrighty guys, so I can tell you the story now. We hit a really bad snowstorm. I couldn't see for a good hour. So I'm actually getting pretty close now to where Otto is, and everything's kind of hitting me. So I might get into that a little bit. We'll see, try to wait until I have a loyal fan base before getting emotional on here. But it might not work today. So back when I didn't have a horse, I was going through a really rough time emotionally and financially, and started riding at a local sport horse barn. It was pretty, well known in the area, and I have always had dreams of competing and eventing, and I've always been a little bit of a horse snob. I like nice horses. Who doesn't? But I'm not one of those girls that could be like content riding a quarter horse. I think I'm too ambitious for that. So I was calling around all these lesson barns, but I didn't want to ride any horse. I wanted to pay to ride a really nice horse. So I found Simmons Sport Horses and asked her what kind of school horses they had there. And she told me about this Irish sport horse that Will Coleman owned and competed on. And I think it was in his earlier days. Now he's like headed to the Olympics. But anyway, he competed through intermediate or like a 2-star level on this Irish sport horse that's 16-2. Really, really nice horse. And so I started taking lessons, and I loved that horse so much immediately when I met him. And she almost wouldn't let me ride him because she said he was a really difficult ride. Which you'd guess, being a higher level event horse, he's got a motor and he's very picky. But I just loved him and he loved me, and she was surprised. I didn't ride him for very long because the trainer wasn't very nice to me. She was a hunter trainer, and clearly she had been beat up by her own trainers, and she didn't learn from that and turn it around for her own career. She imitated it. So I left that barn, and that was probably, 4-5 years ago. It was right before I ended up buying Prince, who was just a wonderful animal that taught me so much. But anyway, yeah, it was kind of Prince was me trying to get something nice that mirrored this horse that I fell in love with. So I bet you can guess who I'm going to get. Complete shock. So Simmons Sport Horses apparently went under, and they're gone. Sold all of their horses, and this horse ended up at a local rescue. His name's Otto. And I'm just shocked. I reached out to my old trainer and I was like, hey, do you know if this could possibly be him? And turns out it is him. Like, confirmed. She knew the story, and I bought him last night, and I'm so I'm clearly speechless. I'm speechless. You know, the chance to own him, it's just not something that I thought would happen for me in my life. He's older. He's absolutely perfect for me. I'm not one of those fearless riders, but I've always wanted to event, and the chance to do it on a horse like him, it's priceless to me. It's absolutely priceless to me. So I knew I needed a camp pony, and that's why I got Lucy, but basically just emptied out the account to get Otto 2. And I've given up. I'm just driving here thinking about how tough it is to do this, this isn't the first time when I've been like, I really need to take this chance and make this amazing opportunity happen, and it just taking almost everything from my family. Just starting this business has been so hard, and my business advisor from Next Level Horse Businesses, highly recommend. I'm not being paid to mention them, but anyway, Tina's like, if I knew how hard it was going to be, I never would have done it. And she was just really honest with me, my coach. And I think that's helped me to come to grips with a lot of what I'm feeling and the guilt that I feel for chasing my dreams to this level. And at the same time, I'm giving up my life. I'm giving up any other thing that I can do for this business. And I want a piece of that. And Otto is that for me. He's a piece of that. He's me being able to pursue my dreams while I help the kids pursue theirs. And you can't put a price on that. You can't. We only get one chance to live. And I'm gonna take it. You know? So much has changed this year, and even I lost someone that used to watch my videos, ended up committing suicide, and that's heavy. And I think about the fact that some people give up on their dreams, or they're just miserable in their everyday life, and I'm not going to let that happen to me. I've fought through too much to get this far, but it's taking everything I have, and I'm going to have to work my butt off for a really long time to make this work. I'm sorry about all the bumps. It's impossible. I'll get better equipment someday if I end up making any money off this YouTube, but for now we're just going to bump along together. So yeah, I'm just letting it hit me that I have a good number of horses right now. I need to stop getting more. I've maxed out my property, but I have horses that I could never have even dreamed I would own. I have about 4 of them that just, my jaw drops every time I see them, and even the others, they're just the best lesson horses I've ever. I just never could have dreamed of them. Even like my grade quarter horses are just such good teachers. They know so much, and they're so kind to the kids, and just from being open to all of these opportunities, they have come. And again, Next Level Horse Businesses, Brian, he lives by that. If you build it, they will come. And I have to have that faith. I've invested absolutely everything I have and everything I am in this. And I have to believe that the people will come, and the people that will appreciate these magnificent animals, that they'll come. But to your beginner rider, someone that steps on the property, they just don't understand how lucky they are to be in the presence of these animals, to have a horse like Otto to have the chance to ride that horse is something that, it's something that dreams are made of for adults. Like, not little 9-year-olds that are just like, oh my word, a pony, or oh my word, a horse. This is not a horse. This is a dream come true. And I'm the luckiest girl in the world, and I don't believe in luck. So I believe in blessings. I believe in God. But I didn't believe that he cared this much about my dreams. So I'm going to get my old BFF, and I don't know if he'll remember me or not, but he's going to remember me from today forward, because I'm determined to just treasure him for the rest of his life, and I cannot believe we're being reunited like this. So, I'm getting chills. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you once I have Otto. Update time, guys. I realized that I shot all of our video from the previous day in the wrong mode, so I apologize about that. But I'm here with Lucy. She's settling in. We are noticing a few issues with her. One being this kind of tilting her head to the side and snorting thing. Back up. Come here. Good girl. But her nose is healing up beautifully. The vet did a wonderful job on her stitches. Come here, girlie. Come here, girl. I'll try to switch it around so you can see. Still very anxious, and it's been probably 5 days since we got her, so it's time to put her to work today. I did notice on her first impression video, that she had a lot of energy, and she's been stuck in a stall while her nose heals. So now I feel like is a good time to put her to work and see if we can direct that energy into something positive for us and for her. So we're going to try to play with her a little bit today. I might be able to film that this morning, and I want to show you Otto since I didn't get to the other night. All right, guys, and this is Otto, my sweet boy. I wanted to get a tackless photo for you guys. See, he's in, mildly rough condition. Just came back from a lease that didn't take care of him stellarly, according to the Longmeadow people. But hi, good boy. He's still so tired, but I cannot wait to just get him back in shape slowly but surely. I'll see if he'll give me any distance to show you guys, but this is my boy, it's pretty clear to see that that's my boy. This is my Otto. So prepare to watch him blossom here too. It's just gonna be absolutely wonderful. We're about to head out on a trail ride, help build up his muscle, and help raise his spirits. Hi, good boy. Meanwhile, Lucy is out there in the round pen kicking around with the ponies. She does not take any crap, which is exactly what I needed. A pony that can put up with all the other ponies and put them down in their place. And as you can see, that is what she is going to do. So, yeah, couldn't be happier with our new ponies. Hi, sweet boy. Especially this one. I mean, he is a heart horse if I ever had one. I'm so beyond excited about him. So thank you guys so much for following along with me on this journey of bringing Lucy and Otto home. And as always, please like this video and give us a follow so that you don't miss any updates. I am going to be getting very serious about my YouTube this spring and I can't wait to share all of our exciting adventures with you. Happy trails, guys. Bye.